Hello, everyone. I'm Lobby Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. So, hello again, everyone. Hi, Gabriella. Hello, Edgar. Hi, Katie. Hey, Kanoon. Great to see you guys here on Zoom. Also, hello, those on YouTube. Hello, Lisa, Sue, and Kiki, and everyone watching on Facebook. As always, I am streaming to several pages at once, so if you're watching on Facebook, if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as you guys all know. So, how is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. Hello, Gunya. Thanks for saying hi. Uh, and of course, have you guys been doing your homework? All right, very good. Hello, Julie. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. All right, very good. For those who are brand new or may have forgotten, nice review. The homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. Because when we practice meditation, it doesn't always have to be sitting. You can practice it in your daily life, doing anything, whether you're walking, taking a shower, even when you're driving, but please don't close your eyes. So it's always a great way to help you practice to get that balance. When you have that balance of relaxation and awareness in your daily life, when it comes to meditation, it becomes easier to go in. Not only that, in daily life, you're able to keep that calm with you much more, able to bring back that peace easier. Hello, Haguzo. Thanks for joining in on YouTube. So, as always, for Mondays and Wednesdays, I let you guys decide how much instruction would you guys like. So, as always, we can have level 1, as in you're brand new to meditation, you need every step. Level 2, you kind of know what you're doing, but you like a lot of instruction. Level 3, you kind of like moderate instruction. Or level 4, long silence. And for those who like long silence, Fridays are always level 4. So go ahead and you can show with your fingers here on Zoom or type in the chat in the comments. Oops. I accidentally hit something over. Okay. All right, I see a couple twos, more threes. Also, hello, Azad. Thanks for joining in. As well as Khalim. Okay. So far, I see the threes are winning at this moment. I'll give you guys a few seconds as there usually is a little bit of a lag for those on YouTube and Facebook. And like I said, these are levels of how much you want me to speak. It's not levels of difficulty. But level 4 does seem more difficult just because you have more time with yourself in silence. Eventually, as you practice more and more, you'll want that silence because it ends up being much more beneficial. When you have more time with yourself, you're able to go in deeper. So, all right. Looks like everyone's okay with level 3. All right, then for today, we'll go with level 3. It'll be a bit more moderate. So, as always, when we practice, take your time, don't force, don't push. Meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation, an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. So, is everyone ready for your mini vacation? Okay. Then, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. just innocent and free, not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan, allowing yourself to relax your entire body from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And remember to take your time, no rush. Meditation is not a race, it's not a competition. We are practicing to slow down, allowing both body and mind to take a break. So don't try to force, don't try to rush. Take your time. Most of our days, we're always trying to think faster and faster, trying to keep up, trying to catch up. But now as we meditate, it's time to allow yourself a break, resting both body and mind. The thing is, we know how to rest the body, and going to sleep, taking a nap. But we're not so great at resting the mind. You would think that sleeping would help you rest your mind. But I'm sure many of you have had this experience, where you can sleep a full 8 hours, plenty of sleep, but when you wake up, you feel more tired than you were before you went to bed. The reason for this is that while your body was resting, your mind was still on overtime, still thinking, still trying to think and find reasons or wondering. This is why we meditate, to practice, to train our mind to slow down, eventually to stop thinking, giving us that space and calm. But for now, take your time, allowing your mind to slow down, just taking it easy. Because our mind can be very much like a monkey. Many meditation instructors and masters like to call it the monkey mind, because our mind very much is like a monkey, jumping around from one thing to the next, seemingly never able to sit still. And that's okay, understanding this is the nature of the mind. And now we're slowly taming it. To tame a monkey, you start to give it a treat, giving your monkey a banana. At first, the monkey takes the banana and runs away to a safe spot and enjoys the banana. But later, as it feels more familiar or comfortable to you, it will eventually take the banana and happily sit in your lap and eat the banana. Very much like our mind. At first, it seems to keep wandering, keep on going other places. It's okay. Continue to practice, gently bringing your mind back to your center, back to your object. As the object acts like the treat, the banana, for your monkey mind. And just like a real monkey, Even the monkey can get bored of a banana every day. Feel free to change your object or your image. But I do recommend the full moon or a bright star. Something simple, easy, relaxing. But it can also be a scenic view. Maybe you can imagine a great waterfall. Maybe you're somewhere in the woods, or even floating in the clouds. Whatever feels comfortable to you is perfect. Because meditation is not a one-size-fits-all. Every one of us is unique, and we can see it very clearly looking at just from outside. Inside, even more complex. So that's why we start off with what works for you. It is your treat for your monkey mind. But once your monkey mind feels more tame, more calm, we all start going to the same direction. Inward. Inward toward our center. But take your time. There's no need to force, no need to rush. We'll start to gain experience, be able to get better and better as we practice more and more. It requires time. So don't try to force, don't try to reach enlightenment in one sitting. It will very unlikely happen. But instead, enjoying this session together, enjoying the feeling, the experiences, even if there are no experience. Allow yourself to enjoy the moment, to take this time where you don't need to think, you don't need to plan, you don't need to care about your responsibilities. You're able to just sit here, take a break, resting both body and mind. But as we know, the mind is very much like a monkey. So, to help our monkey mind come back, another tool we use is a mantra. A mantra is a sound, a word or phrase, whatever helps you feel a little bit more calm or at ease. The mantra we like to use: Sam Mo Arhang Sam Mo Arhang Sam Mo Arhang. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright, use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Some more. Rahang Some more. Arahang Some more. Arahang. Now, let us continue in silence, letting your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, take your time. In our meditation, allow yourself to slow down. There is no need to rush. Sometimes we unintentionally begin to speed up, trying to reach inner peace quickly. But the thing is, the correct way to do it is to slow down. Even though our entire lives we have learned to succeed, we must push forward, do it as best we can, as quickly as we can. But when it comes to meditation, it's the opposite. To move forward quickly, we must learn to slow down and then stop. When we finally stop trying, stop doing, stop everything, that's when we start going inward. Everything happens on its own. Everything falls into place. You don't need to force it into place. You don't need to try to make it work. It's really us learning to let go of trying to control and allowing ourselves to experience, not have expectation, to allow it to happen naturally, not forcefully. And when you're able to do it, you'll start to understand more deeply. And how we do it: take your time, relax your body, relax your mind, and give yourself time to grow. We don't expect to plant a seed and have a tree the next day. We know it takes time. It takes tender, loving care. And little by little, that seed will grow into a beautiful tree. So give yourself time. Relax your body, relax your mind. Some more. Some more. Some more. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Buddha Parapata Pache Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Chenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapapuddha Nupavena Sapathamma Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhagwan Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Right now, at the end of meditation, notice how you feel. This is a time that we like to call considering, the time to check and see what worked, what didn't work. Because each time we practice, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. Because even the sessions that feel challenging, we learn something from it. What is our challenge? How can we adjust to it? And if it's a good session, do what you can to redo it next time. So always trying to improve little by little. Okay? So now, as always, before we go into questions and comments, today I have some words of wisdom I want to share with you guys. And this one's about anger. Oh, oops. Let me undo that. Should be this one. So it's really about extinguishing anger. My master says the technique to extinguish anger is when you're angry or clouded, you have to breathe out and hold your breath. Okay, so literally exhale all that negativity and then hold your breath. Why? He says, as you do so, you let go of all that stuff that's troubling you, all that's causing you anger. When it's gone, then breathe in. Let the fresh air replace the cloudiness. Now, he says this as a nice way to quite literally force us to stop. Because if you hold your breath until you're not angry anymore, that will be very difficult. So please don't take it literally, because I know it's not going to be easy right away. But as you practice more, you'll be able to. But instead, take in deep breaths, exhale negativity, inhale positivity. This is a great way to help you start to let go. Because the thing about anger is, it's really us holding on tightly, and usually tightly to something we don't like or what we're not happy about. And that's kind of like holding on to hot coal and wanting to throw it at the person who created it for you, but you never let go. You still burn yourself. So extinguish that anger. Exhale negativity, inhale positivity. Allow yourself to cool down, get back to that calm. Because anger is one emotion that ends up being more of a problem for yourself and those around you. Because most of the time, if you think back to times that you have been angry, it usually is times that we may have had regrets because of our anger. So, what's important? Take a breath, calm down as best you can. Even having just that moment to pause, to go, to breathe, can sometimes be just enough to help you change your opinion or change your idea of what you're thinking to do. Otherwise, it's not always the best thing to do. So this is one way to help. Exhale all that negativity as best you can and bring back that cool, calm air to help us get back to our peace. So I hope you all practice this. It's a great way to help you start to extinguish. In fact, our meditation object and mantra can be also a very good help. Like, for example, whenever I get a little heated, I start saying Samma Arahang. The mantra has always been my tool. So what happens is, like, when I'm angry or I get annoyed, I might say it quicker or faster or louder in my mind. Maybe usually it's just Samma Arahang, like during meditation. That's how I say it in my mind. And when I'm angry, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, very hungry, Samma, Samma, Samma. So use the tools in a way that help you, okay? That's what they're there for, to help us. They're not mandatory, they're not always an easy fix. But if we practice it more and more, it becomes a way that helps us get back our calm a lot easier. And of course, adjust to you. Some of you, a way to help you release anger is to exercise, do something, right? Do not ever think that it's only one way. There are so many different ways to help yourself. It's up to you to realize what works for you. Like me, I like nature. If I happen to be around nature, that's my way of release. I can just be enjoying it. As for example, these backgrounds, these are pictures that I took myself. So this is a picture, this is a video of an actual place I got to go. This was in Abbotsford, in near Vancouver, so on the other side of Canada. So that's what I got to do. Whenever I get the opportunity, I love to take pictures of places I go and then use it as backgrounds for you all. So whatever it is that helps you release, do so. Little by little, it'll start to be more calm. For example, maybe you start off yelling into a pillow. It can be quite helpful. Later on, you might be a little bit more calm and you're like, just breathe. Tends to be enough. Adjust to you. Don't ever think that you're not good enough because you can't calm down yet. We are all at our own different level. Adjust to you. That way you can get better. It will be easier, but if you never start to slow it down a little bit, it will never slow down. And then you're going to keep on going. That's why we practice. Just like in meditation, a little bit a day can go a long way. Same with every kind of practice. A little bit a day. That way, we can get back to that calm. Okay? All right. So now I open the floor to questions and comments. Also, hello, Katie. Hello, Ashley. Thanks for joining in. And I see hello, Jade and Ana Maria. Also, who else came in? Okay. Oh, and hello, Ariel. Thanks for joining in. So now I open the floor to you all. If anyone has any questions, feel free to turn on your mic if you'd like. But I do have a question on YouTube already. So, starting off, hello, Lisa. She says, do you believe it is evil to worship a statue? I would say not really. It depends on who the statue is. Because when you think of the statue, remember the statue is a representation of someone who we feel is great or someone very good or has done something wonderful, hopefully. Like, for example, I praise the Buddha. We have statues of the Buddha because we don't get to see him anymore. He's not alive. So it's a statue to remind us of him, rather than, it's not so much that we're praising the statue itself, but more it's a nice reminder of the person that we're happy for. Just like how we have maybe a statue of a god or a deity that we feel is someone that has helped you. Great, no problem. It's the point of that worship is really to bring our mind at ease, to be close to that person, that being. So it's not evil. Okay. All right. Thank you for your question. All right. Hakuza has a question. He says, what type of music do you think is the most relaxing, or just nature sounds? Well, with music, it's always up to preference. Classical tends to be a bit more calming. Of course, if you get more the calm type, there are some very non-calm classical also, very but always adjust to what works for you. For me, I also like jazz, like slow jazz. That's my jam. That's what I like. Similar to the music that you guys hear in the beginning and ending of our session. Actually, that's something I composed. Hello, Ariel. Did you have a question? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, so then another question. Hello, Beverly. She says, do you get to wear hiking clothes? The only hiking thing I had was my boots. Just wore some good shoes to be sure that I don't fall over. Although when I went for this one, I was already not in my usual place, so I just had whatever I was traveling with. Okay. Hello, Ashley. She says, Namaskar, Venerable. Thank you. I had a good experience. My body got really cold with chill bumps at one point for a minute. Weird. Very interesting. Everyone has a very interesting experience as they meditate. As we go in deeper, always experience. Allow it to happen. The good thing is you're in a safe environment. Nothing's bad going to happen. Sometimes we might feel scared depending on the experience. One scary feeling, you're totally fine, okay? This one's a common one. Falling. Suddenly, like, the floor is gone. And you're like, I'm dropping. Now, it's okay. That's actually a very common one. What's happening is your mind is going from here to your center, or down to your center. And in theory, our mind is like smaller than the tip of a needle. And then imagine going from here down to here very quickly. That's kind of the thing. Some people have that free fall feeling. Some people take the elevator down. So not everyone feels it, but if you do have that feeling, just be aware that it's normal and go, oh, okay. Whew. But at the same time, don't force yourself down either. Okay? If it happens, it happens. Just kind of write it out. You'll be fine. But if you feel that and then you're like, go down quicker, I want to get to the spot, that's not gonna work either. Okay? It's just whatever you experience, allow it to happen. Pretty much, if your mind is more calm, it's more like an elevator. You go down very gently. But if your mind is still kind of racy, it tends to be that falling feeling. And it's okay. We are all practicing. Okay? Oh, okay. Khalim has a question. It says, did you pray for meditation when you go outside today? Yes, of course. Always. Whenever I meditate, I'm always praying and sending good energy to you guys as well as all my loved ones. As that's also why we do our new moon. It's our time for us to share gratitude to our deceased relatives, which is actually coming up very soon. Thanks for asking. So our new moon will be June 7th. It is a Friday. It's actually coming up very soon. So if you'd like to come in, it'll be the same time that we have late night. But what we do on this one is that we come together for gratitude, sharing loving kindness to our deceased relatives. And then I have a digital altar that if you'd like to send your family members or relatives you'd like to send good energy to, please do share it to me. As for me, I'm a visual person, so when I have a picture of someone, it makes it easier for me to think of them as I send that good energy, as I actually do that when we meditate together. So this is why I do it. So for you guys, if you don't want to, not a big deal. It's just let you know that if you send the image, I will have it there and it'll always be there every month that we do it. Okay. Oh, Jade has a question. If someone speaks in a way that insults you, should you tell them after the fact, such a day or two later, or just let it go? Ah, okay. Well, it depends on who it is and your relationship with them. For example, just some random person, whatever, it's gone. You probably won't meet them again. If it's a coworker, it is good to let them know so that they can understand that, hey, that's not okay, so that they can see they understand your boundary, because boundaries are important. That way, we don't cross over each other's line. That's how we can live together happily. If it's a family member, definitely need to talk because we love each other. We're family. We're relatives, or we live together. We need to be able to be okay together. So yes, I do recommend maybe a day or two later, and make sure that you are calm also. Oh, not only you, them too. Like if they're in an angry situation for some reason, and then you go, hey, you know what? I didn't like it when you did this thing to me. It's not going to help the situation. Okay, so always important that they are calm and you are calm. That way, it's a comfortable conversation to, or at least as comfortable as it can be. That way, there'll be less conflict and be able to understand each other better. Well, yeah, thank you very much for that question. And yes, taking in insults is not always easy. Okay, keep your calm as best you can. But I understand that everyone has a limit. So if you have your limit and they crossed it, do your best to keep as calm as you can. That is what I had to say to you. Because I know if I hit my limit, I may do not so good either. I'm human too. So, we do our best. We might slip up, we might make mistakes, but yeah. So, and some people, they forget that their words have consequences too. And some of them, sometimes they need a good slap. But anyways, I'm not saying to do it, but yeah. The important thing is you yourself. Practice for you to keep your calm as best you can. That's what benefits you. We can't always teach everyone else. We can't always make others change the way they are. But we can always work on ourselves. And that's why first we work on ourselves as best we can. But also remember, you are human. You will make mistakes too. So if it happens, it happens. And then do your best next time. Okay. Thank you very much, Jade. Okay. Any other questions or wonders tonight? Okay. Then I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. And take care, everyone.